You have one for your daily.
I had one that had four. At will. Constant.
Jeez.
It was a, let's see, what the hell did it all do? It was a, Fabi's Tamer, Invoker Sentinel, who multi-classed into Shaman. So it had 3 summons all, it could heal like a motherfucker.
I bet.
And,
Wallower.
it had all its dailies were summons. It did 5 attacks per round, I think. How does summoning work? Can you only summon one thing at a time?
You can summon one. Well, you can have as many summon creatures as you want, but you can only issue commands to one at a time without spending more actions.
If it popped all dailies, it would attack 5 times a round through 4 different creatures.
By the way,
I mean, if you get like one,
where Cactus standing is basically like the stairwell system that goes up between the different areas of the hives.
I'm just going to say, Barkeys who can enter here. You go any further.
This plate here is the ground level. This ring just shows where the shade is.
Yeah. Just well, in general, you go any further without my permission, you're gonna wish for a fast death.
I understand. I'll be able to do my business here anyway.
Well, there's all kinds of businessmen here from all over the place. Most of them seem like they're from Jamamali or whatever the hell I called it. Jamamaniums. Yeah, I think I did call it Jamamali.
She's going to jokingly mention to Barbecues, there are 2 things you should stay away from. Other women and honey. This kind of honey may kill you, or you'll have the greatest high ever. I don't know which.
I'll be sure to stay away.
I imagine in reality, in things we could be like, you've seen that episode of Futurama?
Yes. You'll die happy.
Thrykean honey.
Cactus gonna go through and carefully go up into the government quarter, going through and telling the guards.
So that would be the second one. So the northern building is the actual like government thing.
This is going to be fun.
I'm going to need some Thrykean tokens.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh damn! Is Max already online?
He should be. He's usually on just early because it's like 7:15 where he is. What was it? Yeah, he lives in Western time zone.
Yeah.
I keep thinking he lives in Mountain time zone, but like I keep thinking Mexicali is like more east than it is. I don't know why.
I wonder if he's there because I don't feel like looking what Berserker's Fury is for the Berserker.
I can tell you.
You look it up then.
When you're bloodied or you use a primal barbarian power, you drop your defender's aura. You drop a vengeful guardian for the entire encounter. Gain a +1d8. You get +1d8 to your martial barbarian at wills and your melee basic attacks.
Why is that the multi-class barbarian feat then?
Because it augments your melee basic attacks as well.
Oh, right. Never mind then.
Yeah, it has a use. It's just not as good if you don't have martial barbarian attacks, which is no one.
I'm glad Raktar's not here, because otherwise Cactus might have actually had to try and kill him.
Whoa! Dissent amongst the party.
Been having dissent amongst the party since Cactus joined.
And now you're having more dissent since
and to be honest,
did his face turn.
To be honest, Balazar just assumes you're all slaves.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
How am I the sympathetic, like, nice part?
I know, you're like, I'm doing this, like, face turn. He's the enslavement dude. She's a...
The world will be enslaved. switched.
Vactor is just evil.
Vactor is
you have-
Vactor.
You're the most sympathetic villain in this entire party because I'm not even a villain now.
Yeah, like
Wow.
I'm a renegade angel.
but I'm not fucking evil.
Right.
Neither am I.
Mari's just, okay, whatever.
Mari's just like,
Okay,
I'm
I know.
bored.
This
I just
builder,
want to slaughter everything. That's all I want to do. Really.
this builder is bugged. I can
So
multi-class in the
Mary is
Blackguard.
Vactor except not maniacally insane.
Yeah.
He's bored. He's bored.
That's an interesting bug. I can multi-class in the Blackguard as a Blackguard.
Whoops.
What?
You're a paladin that can qualify for paladin multi-class.
I have Cavalier. I qualify for Cavalier and Blackguard, but I don't think I qualify for any other paladin one.
That's not right. What?
I think it thinks I'm a paladin.
Yeah, the builder says you're a paladin. That means the builder like tracks you as a paladin. You're not a blackguard. You're just.
All right,
Yeah.
you come into the main hall, and there's a couple Thrykeen diplomats, and Artiniak sits at the top where the thrones are, basically delegating, and sees you come in and says, "Ah, yes, my child. What news do you bring from the frontier?"
I bring you both saddening news and interesting news from the frontier. Male, female.
Huh?
Male or female?
He's a male.
Okay.
How the fuck do you tell if the bug is male or female?
Aren't Thrykeen mostly matriarchal?
They're bugs, so they're probably a queen center.
Yeah, so this is Artiniak is the queen. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, most insects are usually matriarchal.
That's a
Females
word.
die when they mate, so yeah.
I don't think
I-
Spike do that. I think they just do things.
All right. Well,
let's see what the
whoever that is, that's the leader.
Yes.
Ooh, someone replied.
Bring forth the news that one of our early scouting parties was less than successful at scouting matriarch. I also bring the news.
No, I've seen that. Yeah.
Balasar.
The bug planet. God, that's horrible. Because like Vegeta just like nukes them all. Or
Yeah, that was
Vegeta
horrible.
and what's his
I'm
name?
gonna have to smack you, Balasar.
I don't say it. I'm not there to say it.
Damn it, I've almost completely logged that out of my mind.
Yeah, how does
Almost-
that work? Balasar's like, you know that episode of DBZ? And they're like, what the fuck is DBZ?
I just typed it in there because I wasn't going to interrupt it, and I didn't expect Anne to completely shut up when I
Yeah.
typed it.
Anyway, I bring forth the news that there's a dark storm coming upon the ridge. I believe that it to be the dark storm that we've been requesting from oh my god now I want to say Avani.
A couple hundred years.
Yes, a couple hundred years. The great goddess
Say
Akali
500
has
years.
provided.
Ever since the last Great War or whatever started. Ever since the last Great War started. Yeah, there was a 300-year war or a 400-year war, and we're at the end of 100 years of peace. But the Thrykeen were sort of like contracted by like certain armies to be more or less slaved out or something like that, but they turned on their agreements and stuff.
Yeah. I also bring forth the news that, given the dark storm, I believe that we should be following it. It may provide us with necessary materials, with necessary things. I also hope that my, I forget what the word is, I forget my tithe that I sent to the hive was well respected. My matriarch.
Oh yes, we definitely keep track of everything that we get from our scouting parties. How should I say? I don't know. You're not really
Clutches.
scouting parties, but like people that they send out into the world to sort of. From birth, you were more or less raised as one of the people that they would have send out into the world and do certain things for them, to be able to interact with the rest of the world and
a clutch,
huh?
A clutch?
I guess so, yeah. But yeah, they keep track and they always respect that sort of thing.
Of course. Well,
they say it goes to help directly your family and things like that, like the people that you're more closely related to.
Of course. I'm also regretful to admit that, and just going through and stopping for a moment, looking down, my mate was one of the ones that was sacrificed. My lady. But in return, I found a
Cactus a guy or a girl?
Girl.
Huh?
Cactus shows up in the male ones, though, I think. I forget what I was making with that dark green, though. I don't know what I'm saying. Go on.
No, so they're unisex in their names.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was
Although,
I'm looking at the entry in the Dark Sun handbook right now.
Anyway, I found a group of things that can go through and assist us. I am regretful to admit that.
I heard that.
I heard that's
I'm regretful to admit that I have required their assistance to retrieve the artifact of my mate, but in return, I have found that they are useful. They also bear the marking of the Shadow Dragon, my lady. I believe that we can, if we can, we should use them for the resources that we can bleed from them.
Indeed.
Ooh, I like this.
Indeed. Did you ever tell them about the statue that you found? This is out of character.
No, she did not.
Okay.
She told him it was an item from her mate.
Alright.
That's it.
And here I thought that'd be the first thing Cactus told him about.
Wait, no. She didn't tell the party. She told the hive that she regained the statue. But the party?
Well,
never found out.
The statue has that legend tied to it that basically that the person who returns it to the hive is destined to become the leader of the hives or whatever, to reunite all the hives.
Oh yeah.
And Cactus is going to quickly produce the statue, laying it down, and then before it bowing down respectfully,
she walks up to it and, you know, just like, imagine it's right here. Sort of like looks at it and doesn't pick it up, just looks at it, her hands folded behind her back, and paces back and forth, and she says, "Now this is very interesting. I never would have expected, you know, she just out and says I never would have expected a lowborn to have found this artifact. But you know, she just sort of says, she just sort of thinks about it for a while, and she says, if it's your destiny for this thing to happen the way it happens, it'll happen. But if, you know, who knows if these people were right when they even wrote the prophecy back then. You know, whatever happens,
no one's
happens.
taking the rule from me.
No, it's not that. That's just how Thrykean are. Their culture is not. They don't get jealous of one another for power, more or less. Power doesn't really corrupt them.
Yeah, but they have no problem slinging around caste words. Damn.
Yeah.
Might as well say
it's like it's like a caste socialist sort of weird thing.
God damn.
Now you see why Raptor doesn't like cacti?
They're bugs.
No, I don't.
I don't. We don't know any.
Yeah.
We don't know any of this in character.
Yeah, stop mating.
Don't know if I was lowborn, highborn.
She's sort of, you know, one of the advisors comes and says, well, it's not completely unknown for somebody to rise to the top. So, you know, it's happened before. It happened 500 years ago. It might happen again.
How old is that queen?
The queen is, you know, probably like, you know, 50, 60
Yeah, she's really old. She's in her 20s.
Yeah, she's in her 20s.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Thrykean don't really live that long, do they?
They rarely live to be 30, according to Dark Sun.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're not long
people.
livers.
Bloody bug people messing with my math.
But, my lady, I request that we provide whatever assistance we can for these creatures.
Score.
In spite of their lack of refinement.
Yeah, everybody says when you say these creatures, everybody in the court says, creatures.
Despite their lack of intelligence.
So pissed. Of course, I had to find out that I'm calling them creatures.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
I
just like imagine the Skeksis from fucking the Dark Crystal for some reason right now.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't put it past them.
If you would like, my lady, I can bring forth one of the unenlightened. And
she says, she sort of like just waves her hand off. She's like, well, you know, when the time comes that we need to join them, we'll know and we'll join them. So, you know, we deal with our own tactics. Well, you know, we'll help them, but you know, we know what side we're on, but we're not going to muddle our politics with theirs.
I was only coming to bring forth the statue and to tell you the news, my lady. I also am regretful about the loss of my mate, but I will soldier on.
Indeed. It's, you know, it is it's a shame when we lose anybody.
God dang it. The only request I have in return is that for when one of the unenlightened creatures...
You're crazy.
I believe they're known as Minotaurs enters.
And they're skeletal beings.
Try to tell the young ones not to try and write it. It will not end well.
I love it.
I think it'll end better than we think.
How about
of course, the other big smelly one, go right ahead.
You do realize there's a whole marketplace that works underneath of this, full of different people all the time.
Oh yeah. Doesn't mean she has any respect for them.
Right.
But yes, if you see the other tall, smelly one that calls himself Death Tooth, tell the young ones that they can totally ride him.
They're like the most racist character I've ever had associated with.
I'm not sure if I should be offended or think that's really kinky.
Yes, not that kind of...
she's like systematically pointing each of us out like, oh, he's unintelligent, he's uninspired, he's
You all unintentional.
What do you think it is when an elf gets like a plus dexterity? Was that just that's a stereotype that all elves are dexterous? You can't have a clumsy elf.
No.
Nope, not at all.
No, apparently not.
I'm trying to think of classes an elf is good at that can follow that is clumsy.
Wizard.
With a ladder in that classes. Wizards can be dex-based now. What the fuck you saying?
Not very well.
But, my lady, may I ask, since the prophecy states that I, in theory, am to unite the hives, may I ask, how?
Magic.
Gladiatorial combat.
Well, she says, well, if I knew, I would have done it a long time ago. But as you know, every hive has its own leader and its own little system going on. We're Hive Alpha. We're here in the center. We have the most. They're the most imperialistic of the hives. More conservative.
And, my lady, may I request access to the ancient records?
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a particular building, or just plain want to call out the ancient records building?
Yeah, go ahead. Find the ancient records building. You know where it is.
Let's go with this one, because it looks good enough, and she's just going to go and spend the next couple days, basically, reading.
Alright.
Alright, at that then, I guess I'll do my thing. I'm going to ask anyone around the first floor, if I could request a private audience, not private audience, whatever, with an audience with the matriarch.
Cactus not there.
Like, you ask a couple people, do you roll a street foot wise check on that?
Why does it have to be streetwise? Nine.
Most of the Thryking, when you mention that, don't even want to talk to you anymore.
I wonder why.
They sort of like one of them says a soft skin wants to talk to the matriarch.
Yes, it's very important.
They just sort of shake their heads, and as she said, they say our politicians don't get involved with anybody.
I am with Cacta. There's urgent news to be passed.
Ooh, name dropping now. Come on.
Name dropping a lowborn.
Yeah, nice job name dropping a lowborn.
They're like, if Cacta wants to talk to you, then Cacta will turn up and talk to you.
I don't want to talk with her. I want to talk with the matriarch.
Well, none of the people in the first level can get you past the guards to get up there.
You could always ask one of the guards to go through and ask Cacta if she wants to let you talk to the queen.
Perhaps you could have them talk to her. Ask her if she wouldn't mind her associate talking with the matriarch.
Well, you said something about having them bring them up earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she agrees to talk to one person.
Okay.
And Borcuse is probably the most articulate. It's like you bring Captain Deachtooth up there, and it's
Oh,
y'all.
I'm the
Har, how are you doing, bug people?
Actually, I'm the most articulate in the party, kind of by far, because I'm the only one who's charisma based.
Yeah, you're the only one who's charisma based, but you guys are here. So I'll go to the second floor with probably two guards flanking me or something. Then go up here very cautiously, because I know they wanted to pray with me.
You better hope the Cacta doesn't see you.
Ooh,
you're supposed to be going down there and having him come up. I guess one of the guards ushers you up.
What I'm gonna do actually is while they're like trying to set up like get the delegation.
They look around. There's guards looking. No, I got it. You're still down in the market. I just figured this out. You're still down in the market. You're looking around at stuff, and you notice that all the guards are suddenly all like looking at each other and pointing at you and stuff like that.
As they do that, I'm gonna dress in my
like a messenger comes down and like talks to a guard and points at you, and then the guard looks over and talks to him and points at you, and then starts walking towards you.
I'm actually going to dress in my special set of robes that I do for my religious missions. So that
robes.
I haven't worn them around Cacta yet, so
you're right here, by the way. Yeah, you're like out there. So
yeah, there's no way Cacta would know you. It's not like
you're a half elf in the matriarchs.
Yeah, so this guy walks up.
So you just think I'm some random dude.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody looks the same to her. Come on.
The guard, well, it's a guard. It's obviously a royal guard. He walks up to you with and he says, "You've been requested audience with the queen, and
yes.
You should come with me and just stay behind me. Be respectful. That's all. Because she doesn't really see outsiders too often.
I just want audience. That's all."
So yeah, I'm gonna move both of you.
Okay.
King.
Alright, let's see if I can get some roleplay points here. Because I kind of just came up with this like haphazardly, like 5 minutes before I was going to do this.
So you come in and just kind of Kiartnik's standing there. You've already been told her name as you were coming up, like he gave you a little bit of a briefing on about her, and she says, so you're the one that seems to be interested in what's going on around here.
Yes, your associate that came up here earlier, Cacta, I believe.
Yeah.
She is associated with me in a group and a band of, shall we say, adventurers that are furthering the same sort of mission that I believe you guys are going for, regarding the Shadow Dragon and everything.
She says, "Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been able to liberate our peoples to be able to, we tend to be looked down upon by the rest of the world.
Of course.
Always have been.
Fuckers.
Yeah. You guys are
the reason
actually
I come up
pretty
here.
hard
The reason I come up here.
Like your entire population and culture is like one tiny little section of the world.
The reason I come here is because I've not been sent by them. I've been sent by another group of people. The people that she and I are associated with currently are not to be trifled with. They mean business. And when I mean they mean business in the worst possible way.
Barcues, be very careful where you tread.
I'm making sure, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, you should kill them at any cost. It's like, be careful how you act around them, because they are not friendly, happy people.
What's funny is I'm going to roll up being like fucking Angry Joe.
We've dealt with serious people in the past. She says that they've dealt with serious people in the past, and their culture knows how to deal with that sort of thing.
Serious.
I hope you can trust my judgment in this, because this is not a case to be taken lightly. There is evil afoot here.
That's what she said.
No, just someone who wants to enslave the world.
Nah, that's child's play, man.
Yeah, you say something about evil, and she says, "Let me tell you about evil." Evil is 300 years of oppression during war with your people, basically serving as cannon fodder for these wars. Being forced to fight each other as slaves just to be able to eke out our own living, and being crushed into this tiny desert part of the world that nobody in their right mind would, have to inhabit otherwise.
Well then, if you wish to not have this repeat again, I would advise you do not associate with them, lest you restart another war.
Like, I'll take, she paces back and eventually like blocks over to her throne again, and she says, "I'll take it under consideration."
I don't want you to do anything in particular. I just want you to make sure that my message is heard from my own group of people, and that you pretend that we never spoke.
She thinks about it. She says, "When things happen, we will know what to do. It's instinctive. It always has
I trust
been.
your judgment."
So when the time
and
comes,
thus begins
she'll know.
Borcuse's face turn.
She says when the time comes, she'll know. And that's the best that she can give to anybody.
Of course, Queen.
You should be very glad that Cacta can't hear you right now, or else you'd be dead
Cacta!
with your...
I'm not evil!
Cacta would murder the shit out of you.
I think everyone else would too, yeah.
The fact that you threatened her queen...
Oh yeah, I would
shit out of you.
Yeah, I did not want to threaten her. I did not want to do anything. I'm just saying, like, there's evil afoot. Be careful who you tread with, because these people are men in business. I'm basically warning her of everyone else.
Oh, shock.
Double agent.
She has advisors to basically do what you just did, though, honestly.
Yeah.
You're just confirming anything that they said to her earlier, though.
Yeah.
Good job.
Secret agent. Or why'd you make him a secret agent?
Because he wants to.
Well, Yuri wanted to take the kid gloves off, and so do I.
Yes.
Just in a different way.
I just haven't had a chance to go all the way with my idea yet.
Well, I'm not allowed to do what I want, so...
Let me just put it this way. If you want to find your true allies, you contact the Keep of Callison, alright? Yuri might get that one.
I do.
Out of my head.
Yep, that's the point of it.
Thank you, my queen. Or, your highness, rather.
Okay,
and I
so,
will walk
yeah,
away.
you take your leave. Alright. Hanging out back in the marketplace.
Hanging out. I'll wait for the party here and just be like, I was here early, guys.
Didn't you
we already know. We know you went with her.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna be like hanging out on the bottom of the floor now. It's gonna be like, I'm just here doing my thing.
Doing my thing and I'm hanging out.
So, next couple of days our Cacta spends basically just reading, and every so often probably Borcus can start hearing the sound of very loud, angry clicking.
What are you guys doing? I can't understand a thing you're saying.
Does Borcus actually speak Thri-Kreen?
No.
I don't think. I think Mark
It's an
covered
option,
that.
but I didn't take it.
I think Mark covered that actually. You can't speak Thri-Kreen unless you are Thri-Kreen.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't have the physiology for it.
Yeah.
You don't have the. Oh.
Your throat.
But there's more. There's not. It's not just Thri-Kreen in the merchants' quarter. It's a mixture of races down there. It's just that they don't go up into the upper levels.
Right.
Yeah.
That they just sort of they congregate there because it's a shady area in the middle of the desert, and there happens to be commerce there. So that's where it starts to sprout up. It's not as if the Queen really has a choice on the matter on the lowest level, on the ground level, but that down on the ground level, they're also susceptible to sandstorms and things like that. Like there's odd constructs all on the outside, like these posts and stuff they're sort of designed to stop the flow of sand from coming through in the middle of a sandstorm.
It's not always going to work, but it does help a little bit.
Yeah. Like there's walls and systems under that people put up to sort of filter the sand from coming through.
Of course, I'm glad that Cacta's family hasn't decided to try to come visit her yet.
Yeah.
That could lead to awkward moments.
Yeah, your family lives actually on the top plate.
I'm actually kind of glad.
Hey, how's you been doing? Oh, not bad. My mate's dead, but not bad beyond that.
My mates did. My comrades are doing evil things, and I have this weird half-elf that's saying he's from the Keep of Callison. Otherwise, everything's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, your family, the thing is you're going to run into your family, and they're not even going to notice you, because if you have a family, that's like 300 people.
Yeah. That is like 300 people.
That's
so I
immediate
run into
family.
several members of my family. Because,
Not much genetic variance there.
anyway,
So you recognize me? I'm number 207.
That's nice.
Actually, just doing this for a role for my own sake to find out.
Oh, yeah.
She was a young one.
Yeah, nice.
Wow. Holy sh... Wow.
So, yeah, you're pretty well known in your family.
Oh, wow.
I was born in the first clutch. That's kind of surprising.
And knowing Thrykeen for good or for ill, your family's behind you 100%.
Yay.
Well, at least you have that advantage.
Oh, yes. The evil dragon is so lacking in people to support him.
Every second his support grows.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm going to do with this gold. I guess I'm just going to make a bed out of it and sleep on it. Maybe eat it from time to time. Because it's gold and it's good. And I want to be like, ah, shit, gold, motherfucker.
Ah, shit, no.
I was about to say, what does a dragon do while they eats treasure and then it shits it out later? It's like, it must have the cleanest fucking digestive tract in the whole animal kingdom in D&D.
Eventually, Cactus going to go through and request spore cues. Carefully enter the ancient records room. Basically, one of those moments of she's going to request his outsider eye, his unenlightened outsider eyes to assist.
All right.
Okay.
Literally in those words. How loving.
How touching.
She's not exactly going to go through mince words with friends. Let's face facts, guys.
Hey, at least you called him a friend.
Wrong tier, buddy.
So the second floor or first, third, first, fourth, ninth?
Second floor.
So the second, alright.
Yeah. Okay. You see where Cacta is?
Okay. I wasn't sure
I'm
what
letting them
this
roleplay. I'm playing Legend of Zelda right now.
Yeah, I'm just cracking out on Minecraft right now.
The rest of you guys are starting to, like, roll into town just to check things out on the ground floor. You can't get up anywhere because there's guards guarding everything.
Oh,
yeah.
Stu, I never knew.
She's basically going to show board cues. The better part of the way to explain it is basically a giant map of the Great Desert and the possible places that she might look for finding the other, say, pieces of a giant statue.
Here's a question. Is Athos mentioned anywhere on this map?
D100 to see if it is?
You might want to ask Mark the Dark Sun continents on his Eberron map.
Yeah. Mark?
I'll tell you, GM.
GM?
Mark.
Marky Mark and Funky Punch.
I think he passed out. Or maybe he's away from the keyboard. Oh, there he is.
I stepped out for a minute. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay, Anne showed me a map on her character. And my question was if Athos is involved in this map or anywhere in the world.
If who is?
Athos, the Dark Sun home continent that the Cycling were born in.
I don't know.
Isn't Dark Sun like super far in the past?
I was going to say, Dark Sun has nothing to do with this campaign. Thrykeen just happened to exist here.
Okay, that answers my question.
Yeah, I don't think Athos actually.
Athens is basically what happens if arcane people did horrible, horrible things and caused the apocalypse.
I thought the Dark Sun world was if the gods lost. Or is that Eberron?
I think it's Eberron, but I'm not sure. But yeah, something horrible happened, and yeah, it's a mess.
But yes,
that would leave you and I as this is an original setting, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
oh yeah.
I just
like a
remember there's
combination
Eberron
setting.
is a place here.
Yeah, Eberron's a place here. It's just.
Yeah, and that confused me because I just realized, oh, we're in an Eberron setting with
No.
2 divine classes.
No.
We're the odd men out here.
How much longer are we gonna go?
I don't know.
Like
don't have
usually I don't mind. It's just that I have to go to bed like super early tonight because I have work tomorrow.
Well, I mean, we could end it up
Me.
at this point, I guess, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
With you guys entering and.
Like
I think we're gonna go through
That
like the
way I
last,
can
like,
figure out this map thing and.
yeah, if you're gonna just if you're gonna role play, then by all means, I need to kind of drop out and start kind of
All right.
trying to get sleepy right now because you know.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I really don't want to have to drop out. But God fucking damn it! Don't you just hate that when you're just chilling and all of a sudden, oh, by the way, you need to work tomorrow morning. Okay, when?
Right.
7 a.m.
That's always fun. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But yeah, so many times prepare this little particular piece of the backstory for Cacta because I was just rolling off the cuff here.
So was
That's
I.
usually where the best stuff comes.
Yeah.
So was I. Like, I wasn't sure what Nara would be. I just flat out said, you know what? Why not? Life. You're like,
Why
oh.
not? It's the best phrase in D&D.
Yep.
I was going to go with Stalker at first, but I was like, why not?
Well, I mean, it gives you like a sympathetic backstory to your character. Like, you're evil not because you want to be, but because you have to be.
Oh, goody. I gotta see this thing. It's always good to see that phrase show up something. Is my Chrome gonna flip the fuck out, or is he gonna do it? Yes, it is. Come on. I tried to open Twitter. Oh, good. YouTube will load, but Twitter's fucked up. That tab's fucked.
Stop rolling ones. Or threes.
Stop rolling ones. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. But,
So I'm playing this full-length game in the Campbell house.
this seems like a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I didn't get to do... I have pulled out... I did a kind of a major redesign of Balazar, but I haven't had an opportunity to show it quite yet.
Mr. Balkan just disconnected twice.
Mm-hmm.
Disconnecting.
Raimi, are you there? You sound like you're 50 miles away.
Yeah, my microphone is and my microphone is really quiet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Loud. I made it as quiet as I could.
No one has said it's loud in like 3 hours.
That was not the part...
That's because I'm basically muting myself for a long time.
That was not the part of Death Mountain I thought that was.
Whoops.
I thought that was where the Great Fairy on top of it that gives you magic was, but apparently it was a part that if you don't have the red tunic kills you in a minute. In 12 seconds.
I wonder if there's any speedruns where you can try to beat the Death Mountain without the tunic.
Yeah, there are speedruns that do a lot of shit in that game. Really weird shit. Like you can get beat the Shadow Temple before the Forest Temple.
How does that work?
And you don't use the Iron Boots, and you don't use Den's Fire to get into the Shadow Temple.
But that doesn't make any sense. How could you do that?
It's a very buggy game because it's an N64 title.
Oh, so you cheat? Okay.
Yeah.
That's how most speedruns work. They use bugs and not necessarily cheats, but just like.
I'm not playing it fast without using any glitches.
No, because you it works in the Temple of Fire too, if I remember right. You have to be wearing the red tunic there too. And no, you aren't beating the Temple of Fire in a minute 12 seconds. Fuck no.
I wonder when Raktor is gonna have like the face shield turn. He's gonna be a nice guy.
I learned the spin attack.
Yay! Spin attack.
No.
Ow!
Nobody?
Oh right, these two are connected. They tell you to, they send you to each other. If you find the one on Death Mountain, on top of Death Mountain first, she tells you to go find the one near Hyrule's castle. If you go get Den's Fire first, she tells you to go to the top of Death Mountain.
Oh, Zelda.
I got it for the 3DS, and this is my 4th copy of this game.
Awesome.
Is anyone still hearing me at all? Because I'm talking.
You're very
I
soft, robotic, and 50 other things.
You sound fine to me.
Okay. I'll just quit then.
I've been
What?
Mark, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What would you say the best way to improve your skill at DMing is? Just keep running games?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the only way to do it.
Wait, so his mic was low, so that means he'll quit?
And also playing in a lot of wide variety of other DM style games helps.
Yeah. I'm actually been tempted to ask Scott, to talk to Scott about that. I hear word of the wind on the wind in the Lord Cat IRCs. Always had trouble with getting another player for his game. And
I was entertaining the thought of being in one of his games, but I'm in way too many campaigns as it is, and they just start dropping some.
Scott also has that Dark Sun campaign that
yeah, I kind of want to start limiting my campaigns, so I don't know. I was honestly thinking of just like sticking to the evil campaign and just seeing how it goes from there, but I don't know. I need to start prioritizing my time because certain things come up and I can't speed it.
playing D&D constantly.
Yeah.
I've been running. I ran something like three or four sessions last week, and built that plus one. Because I didn't get to use one game.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm finding I really enjoy being a DM. Oh shit. I was not ready for this event. Forgot I just got the I'm about to go forward in time. I forgot when the event that gets you the Ocarina of Time triggers. Because I kind of want to get Den's Fire beforehand. Because it's nice to have before going into the Forest Temple.
Right.
Have you run a higher level campaign yet, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he ran out to level 25 one-shot to explain part of his backstory.
Yeah, I did that, but I've ran old higher level campaigns earlier, like years and years ago. So
I was more meaning in this edition.
Not yet. I ran a level to level 25, and I ran I think one shot at like level 15 or something like that.
I'm starting to I build a campaign. I call it a campaign very loosely. It's more of a series of one shots that people can just join in, plug in a player, join out, whatever. At level 16, because I figured there's a point. That's the point where every build you can possibly imagine works.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun, mostly because of the way I designed it. It's very modular. The party goes. The first party started by fighting a Draco Lich. It cursed them. They were sent on a place to go find something to cure it. That cursed them. It cured it, but it cursed them again.
Right.
Now they're on their way to find another thing. And for a series of one-shots, it's an endless series of fetch quests. That fits.
You gotta, you have to sort of break the rhythm of that somehow.
I will, but
it takes time, yeah.
I just gave him
It's just basically like one of those, like, oh, I am bored, I'm going to get, like, 5 or 6 people from my Skype list and just going to be like, oh, hey, you want to play? Sure, okay.
Yeah, there's that, and I did just give, there's a wizard in it. And I just gave him 2 rituals, Flying Fortress and Call Stronghold. So I basically gave them a flying castle that he can summon at will without paying, because I said fuck it, because there was some the way I gave it to him was some very ancient, powerful magics. Ganondorf looks freaky when you look at his head straight on in this game.
Yeah.
Because it's low resolution, but it's really well done, and it's just the way he's got that long nose and the eyes, but... Oh, and it's now daytime.
What do you know?
And, oh hey, you can actually see the ocarina this time. I remember the first time I, got it, I couldn't see it at all. And I just spent like 20 minutes diving in this river trying to find it.
Oh.
We didn't level up, did we? Perchance? No? Alright. Because I'm thinking of retraining Balazar to, full blades over axes, so, I don't know, to differentiate the weapon types we have.
Yeah.
Only so many executioner axes you can throw at a party before they're just wielding 2 of the same thing.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Dude.
David Willis was asked why he collects Transformers. His answer: Transformers are cool because you can make a car become a robot. Considering how much money that liking Transformers has made him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liking Transformers is his job right now, basically.
Wow.
What? There's a different song to open the door of time?
Yep.
I don't remember that. Oh, right. This is the Song of Time. I was thinking of something else. Because I'm playing it on the 3DS, so instead of seeing like the C buttons, which both GameCube versions and the original release was, I'm seeing it with these buttons, and it's just throwing me off.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, by the way, it's now X and L and R and all this shit. And I was like, what?
Why?
Why?
I don't understand.
Navi's freaking the fuck out. Oh, it's even more annoying in this game.
Oh, is it?
Starts talking, you see Navi flash up on the front screen.
Oh God.
I can't believe they managed to make her more obnoxious. I'm impressed, though, that they did. That's a feat. That takes effort and planning and shit.
Nah.
They had to think about that.
I'm sitting here playing Final Fantasy VII on my PSP.
I think that's where my best file currently is, since I lost all my data that I had on my PS3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I lost that PS3.
The PS3.
Oh, whoops.
I'm playing on PS3.
No, I have it. It's just the motherboard's fraud.
Oh.
It kind of got fucked royally.
Whoopsies.
What, did it overheat somehow?
I'm not entirely sure. That part of the... apparently it quit working, like, within 5 minutes of it starting up. It's just... something went bad. It was refurbished. I assume they fucked... That got fucked somewhere.
You can, like, take it back anywhere for a...
Oh, I already have another PS3. This happened a few months ago.
Oh.
I knew going in I wouldn't... When I saw how the error was, I was like, this thing's fucked. I knew it was fucked. I was sad I couldn't get the hard drive saved. Because apparently it's set to reformat it whenever you connect another device to it. Or connect it to another device.
Ooh.
Oh well. The only data I lost that I care about is Ratchet and Clank data. And I'll be going back to do that eventually. Because I love those games. I'm up to 2010 in Cyanide and Happiness. Fun webcomic. Oh, so that's where magic shows up.
What's a phrase?
The interface for this looks so weird because, I don't know, I'm just not used to having the second screen for this. It throws me off a bit, I will admit. You can only have 2 items equipped instead of the 3 of the previous versions, though.
Might have been some balancing issues.
No, the 3rd item in practice was always the ocarina anyway, and they moved that to another button.
Oh, okay.
It actually hasn't impacted gameplay that much at all, because you only ever need like 2 or 3 items to get through a dungeon.
Right.
You start doing the other stuff that you have to start worrying
That's
about.
one of the games I'm missing for the GameCube is the collection that comes with, what is it, all 3 games, or it comes with...
It comes with 4. There's Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Zelda 1, and Zelda 2.
Yeah, but didn't it come with, one of them come with Link to the Past, too?
No, that was a GBA release.
Yeah.
And that was the first Four Swords game.
Yeah, that's right.
I have that somewhere around too, along with both. Oh yeah, they added new Shekai stones, and I can receive a vision of the future.
What?
And Link crawls into this strange moving rock that is glowing, and I can see a bonus. Oh, cool. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. You can see the dungeons that it takes you to. I can see like future Hyrule as a hint. That's my big problem. They gave this game too many hints, and that's something I never thought I'd say. There are too many hints to be had. That's weird. I'm having fun with it, though. You just can't mess around with 3D too much. I'm lucky this isn't a platformer. Well, it is, but it's very simple platforming.
Right. I
tried playing a Mario game.
Yeah.
With the 3D on at a demo or something that the store had. No, there was no going on that one.
You get the depth right, you can do it pretty well.
I didn't have the time to mess with that.
Yeah, because then when you get the proportion right, then you can say, "Oh, this is that far away." It makes the jumps a lot easier.
What's going on?
Then again, to me, it's just one of those things you gotta get used to the perspective of it.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it here. It still really messes with my depth perception if I turn it up too high. And at least with Zelda, if I were actually playing some of the games that are 3D kind of weird me out. Like they redid Kirby's Adventure in 3D. I really don't see the point in that.
Why not? Might as well.
Yeah. I think that's the ultimate reason. Why not?
Might as well.
I'm enjoying playing this game on the fourth version I have of it. Just need to get the original gold cart. Because that's the one that was recalled, and the only one I don't have already.
Yeah, there we go. No, wireless headphones are truly wireless.
And what are you doing this evening, Scott?
I gotta find something to eat, because I'm hungry.
I had meatballs earlier, and I'm trying to remember what else.
You always had meatballs for like the past 3 days.
I'm about to make some raviolis. That sounds good.
I actually still have Italian sausage and hamburger meat to make meatballs, but tomorrow I'm going to get some hot dogs.
First is like an entire day of nothing but nachos, and then 3 days of nothing but meatballs.
No, I ordered a pizza Friday, and I've been eating on that too.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're going with variety now. You're having.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get some hot dogs with honey mustard and maybe chicken. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, my friend got me I'll put it this way. We're both horribly addicted to things. We went to Burger King twice in an hour to feed these addictions. Because we are considered horrid enablers.
Yeah.
He claimed that he didn't have coffee all day. That's probably because he had 3 pots the previous day.
Whoops.
He drinks a lot of coffee. In my case, I tried honey mustard for the first time in a couple years. I didn't like it before. This time, I need more. I need more. All of them. I need it on everything.
Sounds like me with ranch, because I used to hate ranch so much, and now it's one of my favorite dressings.
I don't put ranch on anything.
You're a heathen, then.
There's actually something, one of those ranch mixes that you can make, you add the stuff to, and it's like just the seasonings.
Yeah.
You add stuff to it, and it makes ranch. We made the dip of that, which is much thicker than the sauce.
Uh-huh.
That was so much better on a salad, for me. I don't know what it was. I really thought the 3DS had a higher resolution screen than it did. It's like 340 by 260 or something. I thought they did better than that.
No, not the 3DS.
Nope.
It's actually pretty good. The PSP's only like something by 480. It's like 720, but it's not even that. It's like 320 by 240.
I think the
$200.
PSP was 480 by 360.
Yeah, it's
and
something weird.
Vita's something like 890 or some crap.
Yeah.
It's in the 800 or 900s. Shit, can't get focus. No. Off. That's the advantage. I couldn't get it focused, so I can turn it off. Best switch ever. The graphics do seem worse, though, in this game, without the 3D on.
Well, this is a smaller screen, so what's going to happen?
Actually, I don't. The resolution-wise, it looks almost identical to the N64 version, which means it looks almost identical to every other version except maybe Master's Quest. And even then, Master's Quest only has a change in dungeons. It doesn't really change the graphics. When I say something to the effect of I own 4 copies of the same game, this is the same game released 4 times, basically.
Nintendo knows you guys exist, and just like, we're just gonna pump up more copies of this game. They will buy it because they love it.
Conversely, I insult people who go, like, you know what Square needs to do? Remake FF7, or remake FF6, and I sit there and go, why? I don't want an old game, I want a new one that doesn't suck. Admittedly, they did apparently release a new Zelda game that didn't suck recently. So. And I wouldn't say Twilight Princess sucked. And Wind Waker came out after this, and Wind Waker was awesome. Oh no, I have no items. Because I'm Adult Link. Do they... I didn't really read through it, because I've already played this game once. Do they explain why Link's got the clothes that aged with him?
I haven't played the game in years, and I never got to Adult Link, so no. I have no idea.
You didn't get to Adult Link?
I went for a long while, and I was just barely before I got to that point, and just stopped playing.
I would say this is coming from the fact that I kinda know this game inside and out now at this point. I can get to Adult Link in about 2 hours of playtime. and an hour of that playtime is spent in Jabu Jabu's belly because I fucking hate that place. I despise that dungeon. It always messes with me. But, yeah, it's not that long to get up there anymore. Yay, I don't suck at damage anymore. And I don't have a shitty shield. Can I still crawl in this stone, I wonder? Yes, you can.
Yeah, there's 2 fruit stacks left.
The Shaman multi-class is better than I thought.
It is if you take the Mending Spirit feat.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome combination of things, because you get the encounter, once per encounter heal again. But it costs a second feat.
It's worth it, though.
Yeah, I was running out of feats on that wall for character I was making. I was like, fuck it, Shaman, let's get the Spirit Companion.
I'm out of fruit snacks.
I almost took Phrenic Master.
Okay. So, in Final Fantasy VII, you can't do the underwater reactor mission without Cloud, apparently.
Isn't that... Wait.
Because I'm still playing with Sid. I got the other 2 huge materials.
Okay, did anyone tell Raimi he was being annoying?
No.
If you want back into the call, just join. No, it's okay, I'm just annoying anyway. No one said he was annoying!
Does anyone remember how to get the 4th bottle in this game?
No.
Go left and straight, then right and straight. I don't know.
Mark, do you remember how to get the 4th bottle in Ocarina of Time?
No. Not
Damn.
anymore.
Don't ask me, I'm not a gamer.